welcome back to Huobi Live AMA session. I'm your host this evening. My name is Darko, and I am joined by the amazing, the CEO of Project Vulcan, or Walken, depending which part of the world you're from. Alexei, welcome to the stream. How are you feeling this fine evening or morning, depending on which part of the world you are from?
Yes, Darko, thanks a lot, first of all, for inviting me here. Thanks a lot, the Huobi platform, to give us an opportunity to participate in the event. So yeah, my name is Alexei. I'm in Portugal, and natively from Central Europe, from Belarus. But the whole team are in Portugal for now. So, and we are working hard to make the Walken great and to move forward to deliver the best ever functionality, their freedom to the users and to the users globally, for sure.
Awesome. And Huobi Live is all about interviewing key opinion leaders, influencers, and amazing projects. That's where you fall into the category, amazing projects. So to everybody watching, please smash that like button, leave us a comment in the live chat box, and depending on where you're watching from, subscribe and share this video, share and spread the awareness of this amazing project you're about to find out, about to hear more about if you already know about it. So Alexei, very exciting. I want to start off with, now, the Get Fit apps, okay? They've been growing quite a bit lately, especially during the current state of the world, lockdowns, and people are getting bored and trying to find things to do. And during the lockdowns, a lot of people were getting lazy and putting on weight because they weren't being as active. So then these Get Fit apps came out. So let's talk a little bit about that. So it's something that's not old or new in the scene. We've got other players in the scene like Steppen, which is more like Move to Earn, where you earn tokens for walking. Can you share what sparked the idea of Walken?
For sure. Thanks a lot, Darko, for the question. So actually, it's very important to know the history about where everything came from. So the history is the mother of the future. It's like better to say. So yeah, so as a professional developers, we just with my partners. So basically, there are three of us in Walken. So my childhood friends and partners of the whole life, and best friends, another Alexei and Kostya, and myself for sure, and the great team behind us. It's lots of people there, so around the 61 is our professional staff. And yeah, we started like our personal journey in software development early in childhood, something 9 years old. So we tried to type everything, so in a code and so on and so forth. And after the universities, we came to the big company to work, to receive an experience, and we are so thankful for the people, all the owners of the company who gave it the experience and so on. And yeah, in 2017, it was our first business. We started to create our own products. So by the way, from the 2017 to nowadays, we created more than 50 products. It's native applications, big ones and complex, for retail users, for B2C segments. Actually, all the applications are on paid basis and everything. So it's like a casual Web2 applications. And yeah, one of the group of the applications was the brand called Get Fit Apps. Actually, we started it in 2018. It was no COVID times and so on. So yeah, everyone should bring to the masses, to the people, to share with something good. From our expertise, something good is for sure the health, because the healthy lifestyle and everything can give you the ability to grow a healthy family, to move forward with healthy lifestyle and everything. And Get Fit Apps is 5 applications about healthy. So about the coaching at home, about workouts, about diet, about running and walking and so on. And accidentally, so while we're developing a new branches of business, we started a game department to create a big casual mobile gaming. And in a years by years, we're developing our tech expertise, everything, and also in parallel, the crypto world is developing itself and so on. And one day in 2020, we started to look into it. And what we do, so we see our like indirect competitors, other projects, see some weak points, and understand that we should come in and bring something different there. So
sounds like you did a SWOT analysis where you looked at the other ones and you like, all right, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Bam, we got it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely right. So it's like a technique. So actually, with something new ideas, but for sure, previously we need to think about: do we have in the market the demand of this or not? Because we can do an incredible product with zero demand, it will be nothing. So for sure, we try to investigate the opportunity and think if we, as a professional product development team, can bring something great and new here. And I think we did it.
Nice. Now, before we proceed, I just want to know more about you, the man of the hour, the one with the power, who's too sweet to be sour. How did you actually get involved in crypto in the first place? So, what was going on back then with you? Tell us a bit about yourself.
First of all, so actually, we are the guys from very simple families. From I can say that we are like heroes, but in this interview, it's also we are sharing the story about us, and we are simple people. We have started to our education in technical universities in the Europe, and we tried to think first of all about the products, not about even the ideas to make fast money and something like this. We try to be about the development of the long stories, and all of our products in the past, they started in 2017, they are live today, and we have the clients there who pay us the subscriptions, the in-apps and so on, with the lifetime value in it for 3 years plus. And we understand that we are professionals in the long story and long stories. So Walken is also about the long story and about the personal. So I'm very glad that it's a great happy for me that I met my friends, I've met my partners for now, and three of us are completely indirectly different people, and we like combine the pluses of each other. And I think the team is built is the most important idea and benefits. And also about the team itself, it's like 60 incredible guys, support developers, the office of chief technical officer, general managers, quality assurance engineers, product guys, and even the guys who create the marketing story. And marketing story is not about the text only. We are completely 100% owners of everything. So we do everything in-house, even from the idea to the market delivery, quality assurance, stabilization, and advertising development. So we have our motion designers, our video engineers, everything. And for sure, with the help of current support in these products, in the crypto world works a different in the original Web2 world is. So yeah, about our road to Web3. We met lots of incredible people, lots of fans that are not only like, yes, I'm for sure. And it's the first interview with you. So I just heard a lot of information. So yes, it's just the first, yes. I think that's the first and just the first one, and it will be like a story if you would like it. So yeah, for sure. Yep. And yeah, so first of all, about what's happened. So hardworking, experience, and truth. Truth is very important, because when we are doing it with an open heart, with a full addictiveness to the product, the people one day, or even just from the beginning, will trust you, and you will never disappoint the people. So we are backed with a lot of funds, with a lot of companies and partners who trust us, invest, and so on. So we create the product, and at the moment, our reliance of a lot of people, hundreds thousands of the people rely on us and our product. They invest in the token, they support the product, and we were respectful for them, and that is the power to move forward. So yeah, so experience, hard working, and truth is the main road to success, to make the good products, to make truth, and to have an ability to the horizon to make it bigger, wider in the future.
Okay, so now I want to ask you, what exactly is Walken? And before you give me the answer and we discuss some of its gameplay functionability, I said that correctly, functionability.
Yep. Yes.
Yep. Before we get into that, but can you give us the official website so people watching can also listen and maybe browse your website? What's the actual website so people can get a visual of what we're talking about?
So it's like walken.io. So it's our like completely website, so we can find everything. But actually, I'm very glad to say that with the help of such incredible partners as Huobi, for example, as our others investors and partners, where the users can find over the website walken.io. Whole the team of the investors, partners, Huobi and others make this project already big. And we at the moment, so I can say that Walken is not only the game or an application, is a lifestyle. So many users, so our honorable support department received lots of respect and lots of questions, lots of issues. We started to solve it and so on, and moving forward to specialize the project and so on. It's still in beta, but we're moving to global release. And lots of questions, lots of letters of inquiry we received with lots of respect to us. It's so it's such incredible and such a great power for the whole team to move forward, because lots of people in the world like it, and that's why also we additional plus to move forward. And yeah, so it's about the story, and now the Walken is a lifestyle, because lots of people say that their even daily life without Walken and with Walken is a little bit different. Now they have an ability to increase their freedom, first of all in financial way. So yes, the world for now is also about, first of all, the true facts, about truth, about the honesty, about health, about the family and love, and also about the financing. So financial freedom is one of the aspects. Without it, our life can be like so colorful and fruitful. And we as a developers, as the product makers, the whole team, our ability and wish was to increase this financial stability of everyone user with the product. And our extremely difference, we'll be talking a little bit later once you will also give me an ability to say about it. So yeah, so it's lifestyle application. I can say that's only the game. It's like Tamagotchi in our childhood. I think you remember this incredible device. I was fond of it, a lot of these Japanese guys, and so respect to the developers of this hardware, because Tamagotchi respect develops in every people and every user and the owner of the device, not only the addictiveness to some high-tech device in their times, but also the ability to improve our respectness and ability to look after someone. Because when we launch the device, when you download and launch the Walken also, you receive the funny animal called Caslet. And this is 30-year-olds to develop the Caslet, to look after him, and it's your potential instrument to increase your financial freedom, because the Caslets, after the development, after the upgrades of the user, after the time involvement, will earn the user the money for the user. So it's like a friend and a partner also. So that's what Walken is about. It's not only the game, it's a lifestyle. It's a platform in the future. There's lots of additions and so on.
So for someone who's never heard of Walken before, what exactly is it? Like I know you're talking about it now, but what exactly is Walken? For someone who's never heard of it before.
For sure, I will try to make it in a very short way to be as like
what is it and what can they do with it? Yeah.
Yes, Walken is a native mobile application for Android and iOS. So Walken is a lifestyle platform that will give the user an ability to grow his persona, it's called Caslet, inside the application, and to participate in daily tournaments with other users. And once the user, the owner of the Caslet, will earn the tournament, the competition, it will give him a prize with the real tokens. So it's the instrument to earn money, first of all, but in parallel, it's also a special application which will track your health activity and also with an improvements of your health activity just with your steps, which application calculates every time, every second, using the filter, anti-fraud filter for sure. The special points in the application which with the help of your daily activity in sports, in walk, in fitness, in running, were not only for the sportsmen, but for casual people. So the application of Walken is developed by casual, real people for the other people globally. So it's application about people and for people. Yes, and so combining the daily active activity plus engagement into some upgrades of the use of the cassette, the application gives an ability to earn.
So there's some other sort of similar projects out there where to get involved in the apps, you got to like buy something to make the app work as well. Is it something similar with Walken as well, where you have to buy something to make it work? Or
great question, and thanks. So it's great to me to see that you, Darko, are so like experienced in the potential like domain. So work to earn or move to earn. So better to say here. For sure, we are not in this area. So we're about the truth. First of all, we have a completely free-to-play possibility to participate in Walken. So there is no need to buy anything in the beginning, and to buy completely free. Once the user downloads the application, he receives the animal electronic pad called cassette absolutely for free. Also inside the application, you don't need outside the application, you don't need to install something, the wallet, the marketplace, everything is inside. So you just download the application and you have everything to start your journey with cassette, with Walken inside. So marketplace where you even don't need to buy something. You can sell your cassette after the upgrade. So the two main ways to earn money. So to constantly upgrade the cassette and earn more and more, because once you upgrade the cassette, you increase the level of the cassette development, and each new level from 0 to, for example, to 7 or 8 level, your earnings will be double, triple, and so on. It's much more in any more level, because in any more level, you will receive an upgraded competitions and upgraded prize pool. The prize pool we give to you, we give to the user from our treasury, and it's a completely free way to earn. And also in parallel, yes, it can be like a fairy tale, but it's real true. So anyone can download it directly in the interview or after it and start a journey. So we are completely about the truth, not about some tricky moments or like some pyramids or about.
So what you're saying is the app is free to download, and to use the app, you don't have to purchase anything like all the other apps out there. And you're giving the public this free thing that could potentially earn them passive income, basically.
Yes,
potentially.
Absolutely right.
So you have nothing to lose by downloading this. Nothing.
Absolutely right.
Wow.
So, and your question is, how do we can make it sustainable, and how do we can make it as a team the money?
Yes.
Great question.
You read my mind.
I can tell you.
Read my mind.
Darko, so I like the Englishman say, so great minds think alike. So yes. I'm very pleased to be in the same like stage with you. Thank you for your respectfulness to ourselves, and thank you for your time here.
Thank you.
So
thank you,
what's about? Yes, sir. So what's about the sustainability? For sure, but before we launch the Walken openly and globally, also it's very important that there is no any codes, no any quires. So it's open application for everyone globally. Yep. It's for people for sure. And we tested the economics on our closed beta public. It was lots of people, also more than 10,000 people was in active closed beta test, and we see how it works. And once the people go, so I will try to be as transparent as possible. Lots of people joined. Lots of people try to investigate the quality of the application, the quality of the team, the products the team have done already, and so on. So they see that I just say what the other people say. So they say that it trust forfeit. The guys are good. The guys are going up and up. The guys are delivering. The guys are fixing bugs and so on. So they trust. And most of the people, what is insane, most of the people started the application and buy on the marketplace the upgrades to make the access to the highest level faster. Faster and faster. So in this case, we have an extra budget to feed the people who don't have enough trust in the beginning. And on live beta is the same. Most of the people are buying, and we can also support the others, but still we use all the funds we get from the percentage of the marketplace, everything from the commission, to reinvest in the development, to make new development, new branches. As fast as possible, as more as possible. How it works is this. And at the moment, we even think about to making the price pools and the prizes bigger, because we have an ability. So why don't we need to wait if we can raise the ability of the price pools at the moment? So yes, the people spend in the application a couple of minutes a day. They compete. The competition is automatic, and it takes a little of seconds, even of a few times a day, to compete inside and to have an ability to earn the money. So it's not we're not asking the user to spend hours or even minutes in the application. It's just a couple of seconds, few times a day, to compete and earn. And it's application about the people. So we meet the people between each other, and their castles compete. And what's the development of the castle? If it's more developed, the more chances it will have to earn the money, because it will win more competitions. And what people do, once they have an ability to try, they trust the application, and they go to the market and buy the castles of the other people. So not ours, the castles of other people. So it's
the upgraded ones that you mentioned.
Sorry?
The upgraded ones that you mentioned, like those ones? They're buying those ones?
So yes. Yeah. So they buy in the castle. So once you have you receive the castle of the 0 level, you develop the level to the 6, and from the 6th level, the castle became an NFT, and NFT you can sell everywhere. But we also provide our users with the marketplace inside the application. It's very useful, and they can sell their castle there to the other user who don't want to spend their time to develop for the 6th level. So they sell the castle to the other users and started the way once again, because they earn money.
So
in the application also
by leveling up, let's say I get to level 4, for example, and I say to myself, okay, I'm ready to sell this now. So do I mint it into an NFT and then sell it?
You're absolutely right, but we start the ability to go to the marketplace starting from level 6. Absolutely right. And you have the money for minting because you earn it in the application. We don't want to ask to invest.
Wow, that's something new.
But what is it? Completely, Darko. But what is important is that I see that we find the point where people, for this road from the level 0 to level 6, develop some feelings to the cassette, and they even don't want sometimes to sell it, because it's there is no any same cassettes in the application. Never, it's never can be the same. The cassette is unique.
It's like a pet dog.
Unique, absolutely right.
Yeah.
And sometimes, so my personally, so I like animals at all, but I have some I try to I a little bit feel ill when there are lots of animals in front of me, but still I like it. I try to invest the money to support the animals and so on and so forth, but still sometimes it can be like a little bit strange, but so I have my own cassette. I make him completely from the level 0 to the level 8 by myself, invest my time. It looks different, and really it's developed the feelings that I'm look after. Yes, it's still electronic, but in my feelings it's like a real new. And even we have the clients even in the United States. Normally the guys are retired army guys who have no family because they are very old. They're in like grandfather's house and so on. They receive the casket, look after him. It delivers him the abilities. They look after someone. And also about the children. The father make a present of the smartphone to his young kid from 10 years old. He opens the application and he started to go ahead, go to the garden for a walk a lot, not sitting and forming from the YouTube videos and so on, making for a walk, because also to develop the castle, you need your steps. But it should be very important that we never pace for steps. The steps generate special energy to make your castle be in life. And it's also understandable. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a maximum level that can be reached? Like, what's the story there?
There is no maximum level for now, but the development is going every time. So, for example, at the moment is like level like 15 or more. It will be more for sure. But at the moment, we have just one way of competition. It's electronic RPG. Darko, you should remember our game from our childhood called Heroes of Might and Magic.
Yes.
Like automatic RPG. It's the same. Yeah. So at the moment, it's automatic. You develop some skills and automatically you start the battles. And automatically it matched with other casters. For example, I'm in Portugal, you in, for example, in China, and we can meet there. And parallel, in the future, it's like an offline mode, but still it's your castle. While you're sleeping, I'm in like extra mode, so where I can compete, and I can beat your castle and earn the tokens. Or other day you can beat mine castle and so on. So at the moment, it's like just the simple way of battling, but what we'll deliver as a team in the future, it's coming. It's like in a short way. So we'll deliver more ways of competition. It will be online competition. It will be active games, because also will come from our childhood. Maybe also remember this boys game with cars that I can collect it on the table and go into the rounds. And you just need to stop or to launch to make the turn good. It will also be built the same. So like different games from our childhood, which also give you an ability of active competition. So also the Walken is becoming, also already became the platform, because Walken is not only the game. It's about the healthcare, because we still need to have steps. We still need to have to be active to receive gems, to upgrade the castle. And also we need our prizes, our tokens that we also receive from the application to upgrade the castle, to have an ability to rise to the level 6, to become an NFT, to continue upgrade, or to sell it and begin the road from the beginning. But also at the moment, it's completely free to play. Yes, you can invest for sure, but please try first. Trust us, and then you go back with investment into your persona, or buy additional castles. You can receive more castles than one.
You can have more than one.
For sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure, we have a lot of users that have 6 castles on one device.
I thought it was one per app or something. That's what I thought.
No. So it can be more, but also, please don't be like rubbish. Don't receive as much as possible. Like, don't be a guild. Guild is a separate division. It's lots of people working and so on. So, but still, for example, I have just one for the beginning, and I'm thinking to buy another one. But because with more castles, if you have more time, you can compete more. Because after the battle, each battle, the castlet needs some time to refresh his energy from your steps and compete more and more. But with more castlets, you can compete double or triple times a day. So it's and more for sure. And also the castlet.
Yep. No, go ahead. Also the castlet.
I'm sorry to be such talkative, Dark. I'm sorry.
That's why you're here. That's why you're here. It's all good. Shill it.
I'm just taking about, because the whole of team is quite a big team working on Walken, 60 people plus, and we are each on fire with the rise. I still at the moment it's the biggest, like the project for us with the biggest impression from the team, because the team from other departments want to go to work for Walken. It's a little bit trouble in us, because people at the moment, our people are fighting, because when they see that we are hiring for someone from the other from the market of the resources, they go to us and ask, guys, I worked for the Epifurious and Walken team for like 5 years. So I need to be the first in the queue. We say, okay,
Of course.
but if the guys have no skills, I'm sorry. Only skills personas, because we are delivering and building the best ever application, and we are in charge of the whole people, of the whole people. So yeah. So about the Walken, about the Catholics, please never forget that the NFT is like new rage of something extra important. So your castlets inside your wallet, nevertheless, Walken wallet or other SPL wallet, because we are in Solana now, it's like a treasury of yourself, because you can sell it, you can handle it, and it's growing and so on.
So is this in any way directly or indirectly associated with the whole win to earn concept?
For sure. You're absolutely right, by the way. So Walken is better to say it's not only move to earn. It's like in details, it's like walk or move to play and win to earn application. It's like new domain, because we just mentioned it for the first time, as far as I remember. Like Walken is move to play and win to earn application. So it's better to say it like this. But still, in the bigger horizon is move to earn, because without movement you can't earn. But we never pay only for movement, like in other honorable by us and respected by us product who opens this domain. We just a second generation. We think that we are just a second generation. We try to be the second and the best for sure, and we're doing our best to make it wider and to grow the potential and so on. Because what's my dream is about. If possible, Dark, I want to share with the audience, with honorable community of Huobi, of our partners.
Sure.
So I completely understand that in some regions of the earth, the people earn too low income, and still they need to be informed. They need to get the devices and so on. And it will be great. We're talking with some manufacturer of the devices that everyone have in a pocket to make such application as Walken on demand, pre-installed. So just imagine, I'm a simple guy from like Honolulu or like from Cambodia or like Vietnam, or from the part with a very poor family. I dream about profession, getting education and so on. And I collected the sum of money to buy my first smartphone, because without smartphone at the current world, we can do nothing. And he'll help us to educate, to be connected to the world and so on. It's like computer in the past, but now it's smartphone. And I have the applications that give me an ability to earn and get back my investment. Yes, investment, even to buy the device, it's still investment if you have low income. And the device with applications, the help of applications that pre-installed on it, have an ability and give an ability to the owner of the device to get back the money. That's our dream. So any device can give you a special value. Also, with the help of Walken, it can be done.
Depending on which socioeconomic time zones from different parts of the world, this idea could, in theory, change a lot of people's lives. So
absolutely right.
Because of the
from a small piece start, but still.
Yeah. So like in some parts of the world, it could be like a little bit of money, but in other parts of the world, it could be a lot of money. So that could be a real game changer right there.
Absolutely right. And please, we should never forget. I'm sorry if I interrupted a little bit. We should never forget that the token that we are paying to the users, to the winners, is growing. So but the token size also can be doubled and so on. So if the product will be supported by lots of people, we have an incredible, insane number of users just for 5 weeks after launch. And I'm so proud. So it's incredible for us because we have already supported. So just imagine, Darko, for now, after the 6 weeks after the launch, it's still better, but it's open global. We have 800,000 users. 800,000 users in Walken with
already
daily active already now.
That's so what you just said is the most people. What you just said now is the most important thing. Active daily. That's the most important thing.
Yes, it's more than 60% of the whole mass active daily. The
Wow.
people and active daily, not one time a day, a couple times a day. A couple times a day they open. So my dream also partly. So I'm fan of like social media. So the social media give us an ability to communicate with any people in the world. I even can find, I don't know you before, but still you're interested person me. So I will find you over Instagram or other social media. And also we check our social media like 6 or 7 times a day as normal person, sometimes more for sure, for like QLs and so on. But Walken is opened at least 5 times a day, but we are only launched. So there are lots of interest because we open not only to understand what is going on with my castle, because I look after this electronic guide inside my phone, but also I want to go directly to the marketplace, and also new services will be delivered to also some socializing media. Because, for example, yesterday I was beaten 3 times, and I want to know who is it guy. I want to message him the message. So, guy, who are you? Where are you from? How you get your castle? So still the messaging are not delivering, but we want to do this. And that's why the product will be growing. And we see the great support of the users globally, from Japan to United States. Everyone. Yesterday I went to Lisbon and remember the situation a few weeks ago. I was like on a Sunday to Lisbon with my family. We go directly. It was like fisherman days and something like holiday. And I see man who is bought in front of me and opened the application with Walken and typing his castle. So it was so impressed because I was the guy. And it's why it's done. It's done because I think we do something with the truth, with a true and open heart, with an incredible team that are in front of me. So incredible team did this project, and we can constantly will deliver new functionality. So
Look,
that's about.
I must say, I've interviewed probably over 60 different brands from all over the world, and I think you are the most excited one out of all of them about their own project, which is really good to see, really refreshing to see. Because if you're not excited, then why wouldn't the people be excited either? So
no, it's our life. So I want just with the help of you, dear Darko. So with the help of your energy, we just want to say that I'm the shyest person in a company, because my other guys, everyone, so our marketing director, so Julia, she's so the people are going to the offices to develop the product. For example, just saying about the technical team, they even forgot about the salary. So yeah, they got the payday, and some days, so I see their Instagram after the paydays, they go directly to party. So it's like Friday and they go party. So nowadays in Walken team, Friday looks like Friday, still coding, Friday, still coding, and Sunday, get up, go to with the family to the park, and after the day, our Michael is typing the code.
Wow.
The quality assurance guys receive the bugs. The support team, also we have incredible part of the support team who connected us using the fan groups. They also looking into the issues from the users. Also, the big part of work is the cheaters, because the application is open globally. We are honest for everyone, but not all the people in the globe are honest. And we're constantly developing and upgrading our anti-cheat and anti-fraud mechanics. It's at least the 30% of developing at the moment, because the most high priority, first of all, the users. And users what? Security. So they hold their, for example, tokens in their inside wallets. They have transactions and their treasury as like NFTs of the castles. And we should be completely confident that their savings are safe completely. So that's where, because we're responsible not for ourselves. We're responsible for each of these 800,000 users we have already. And also, Darko, I'm responsible for what you are saying, because I tell you the story, you trust me, and you also will tell the story to your friends, to your community, to everyone.
I put my face on the line here, bro. I put my face here on the line.
Yes, so that's why you should rely on me, and everyone should rely on the project. So that's why our lives are not ours at the moment, because we are in charge of anyone who support us.
Yeah, you're responsible.
Who invest,
yes,
and so on. Yes, that's why we should do it, and we are doing it right now. So that's why in the final rise, without energy, it can be nothing, and
So
the people share their energy with us. Yeah,
exactly. Now the Catholics they're sort of like an NFT inside a game per se, but are there any other NFTs that could potentially
good question.
bring money to the user?
Absolutely right, Doc. I'm sorry, I really forget about this to say. So I'm glad to see you well connected.
That's why I'm here.
Great. So yeah, for sure. Who is the Catholic? Catholic is a funny animal. So we designed. So it's a great job of our artist. Who is artist in our understanding? It's not the person who sings the song. It's the person who writes the personals. It's a designer it's like a super senior designer. So it's our Vladimir. So he's the guy who developed the caslet. We tested with our advertising team to understand if the caslet will be famous in Japan, if the guy will be famous in Taiwan, if the guy will be famous in Ukraine, if the guy will be famous in Finland. And we designed the caslet. I don't know, do you like him or not, but I completely confident that you don't hate him. And I think that even the caslet itself is will be the favorite of the, for example, 10 years kid, or even 55 or 60 years mother or father, or like grandfather for someone. So because it's really funny, and it's the artifact. And also the caslet is like electronic pet that lives inside the Walken, but still it's a completely full electronic pet. He has legs, head, everything. And yes, we have a special upgrades, call them like clothes or artifacts, that can be bought over the marketplace or sold by other people who receive them, like a loot box, for example. And it's a special artifact, yes, that will improve his parameters to win more. For example, my castle has special glasses who prevents the running from the sand while running on the beach competition. So with the special glasses I bought in the marketplace, I can run faster because sand are not in my eyes, on the eyes of my castle. For sure. Also, lots of artifacts coming, and lots of artifacts already in the place, like jackets, boots, shorts, everything. But we are not about the sneakers only. So the castle is like real electronic animal. He have a lot to wear, a lot artifacts to be added to make him performance faster and higher.
So I was going to ask you, I won't need to pay $500 for a pair of sneakers for the Catholic, would I?
So we have no such extraordinary high prices, never.
Yeah.
So maybe someone trying to sell it, but we're about the people. We don't want to cheat the people wallets. So first of all, we need to give an ability for the people, for the user, to increase their wallet's size with the help of Walken in the future. But yes, still, it's a very long way. The people from the beginning are not such a big money, but still it's completely an ability to make it free. And if the people will support Walken for a long period of time, we are working every day. We are making Walken better in the sustainability of the security, in the performance, in new functions. New functions will come in our application, in a platform of Walken, and it will be supported. It already supported by some brands, and we have some money from them to deliver the people the best functionality. So it's great if people will support us, because for sure the money for the team, for us as the owners, are in the future, because we'll deliver new functions, new ideas how to make money inside the Walken. For sure, maybe one day it will be advertising. Yes, for sure. So, for example, you have a time once you have this competition, and we'll make a short banner for advertising for the user, because some of the user will be interested in this advertising, and we as a platform will get paid for this advertising to show to our users, like YouTube is, for example. But with this great quantity of view, it's still free to use for the user. It's free to earn for the user, and for us, we'll make money to deliver new functionality and going more and more and future in the future. So that's why it's the project by people and for people.
Wow. Now, next question. I love breeding, right? I love breeding. I have so many
Yeah.
kids, but like there's apps that have breeding in them as well, right? So is it possible to get these catholics to breed, or is that someone coming down in the future, or it's not going to happen at all? But I love breeding. Talk to me about breeding, please.
Darko, yes, it was very hard time for us to we launched the open beta. And our main goal was to sustain the performance and so on, to fix the bugs that people find. So we are so thankful to the users because they share with the finance. Yes, for sure. In parallel, we have our professional quality assurance team by the head of our Artyom. But still, the professionals sometimes didn't see the small things. But the small things are found by the people, by the users. So yeah, we fixed almost the whole major issues and so on, and we already have delivered the breeding. It was the last weekend, so we delivered the breeding, and now if you have more than one NFT casket, you can breed them together and receive the baby casket. And what's my important finding here and advice as a developer of the Walken? Try to breed the rarity castlets, because each castet have its gens, and you can see it in the profile of the castet what gens they have. And if you have some rarity gens, all this highest characteristics will be followed in the kit, in the castet kit. So if you merge two rarity castlets, it will be super rare one, or like legendary or extra rarity. So it's better to breed the rarity castlets, but it's on your way, so it depends.
And then you can later sell it for, because it's rare, you can sell it. So you can make money to breed. You can make money to breed. What a world we're living in. It's insane.
Yes. So also we are going, so right, for sure it's about, so if you will have to make, if everyone have an ability to make the castlets can be even more than users, but still we have a crazy profit of the castlets inside the market. That's why we opened the breeding feature faster than we even aimed to do this in a plan. But in the future, for sure, the castlets is like electronic, but still it's alive. So one day it will be like it should go to another world, to another application. And yes, so sometimes the quantity of the castlets will be limited, and the price will go up, or sometimes the castet will die. So that's why breeding is should be like a needed functionality. So the platform is developing every minute, and also we're developing in the side where our community looks to, because we're a community-driven project. First of all, it should be noticed that we are hearing to the people. Also, I want to mention some guy. He's incredible. Also, your colleague, blogger. So it's not like advertising. I just remember this guy. So Mr. Moonwalker. So just hi to you. So he's an incredible guy. He's have like extensive expertise in art, and we so respect the partnership with him. He go to us with the help of our partners, Morningstar Ventures, and he support not only delivering our news to the audience with the help of his assistant, a great lady, but also he give us an advice, lots of advices, and also we created some of the advice already. We make these frames in the application where the user easily can select the rarity and so on. So because the castlets are making bigger market, and lots of castlets are on the market, so we need in a couple of seconds understand it's a rare castet or not, even we have zero experience in Web3 or even zero experience in Walken. Because why we started with the small functionality, and why we're still growing it, because we need to educate the users. Once we educate these 800,000 users, from these 800,000 users, the advertising goes at the moment vice versa, from mouse to mouse. So you download the application, you see it make money, you will definitely recommend the application to your family members, to your kids, to your wife, to your girlfriend, to your even relatives. For example, our partner Danilo from Morningstar also, his mother is walking with Walken. So
that's
it's
what
crazy.
you want.
It's wonderful
that's
that people share these ideas with their friends and relatives.
So besides breeding,
so that's how it works.
Yeah, besides breeding, are there any other ways where people can potentially earn with this?
Yeah,
Besides breeding?
for sure. So with a breeding, so people, for example, they can like lend their casket to breed and return a kit, for example. So different like
you can lend it
ways
as
to. So you can lend it like because it's NFT for sure. So at the moment we have a landed functionality. So it should be noticed for the guilds only, for the guys who have lots of scholars and they need some feature to control it and so on. So for the guilds, but still it's NFT. It's I told before, it's like treasure of everyone. So it's NFT. I can handle it in our Walken wallet, but also I can withdraw it to like, for example, any SPL based wallet and send it to my friend. And for example, I have one NFT and my friend had one NFT. We can send it directly, breed and get 3 and get back, for example, on and or sell this third one casket, for example, rarities will be much more price and sell it and divide this money. So it's the way. And also the way is created by the community. It's wonderful to notice it. But before we even didn't notice that it can like throw to the friends and make this breeding. So, and also new waves of earning for sure it will come. So what we have in mind at the moment, for example, we add the function of messaging. And I can also, if we are in one fan group, on default with, for example, your Walken owner and myself is also Walken owner, and I see that our interest in Walken space are the same, so I can trust you as a default. So, for example, I have the messaging function. You beat me in the message, and I see. So, guy, you beat me. You say, yes, I beat you. I'm the winner. So, and that's it. So you're a great guy. Let's make a friends. Okay, let's make a friends. And for example, I live in Portugal. You live in, for example, like Barcelona. I need to go to coffee, or I need to send something message in verbal to my friend in Barcelona. And I ask you, so Darko, can you go directly and make this service for me? So I will send you some Walkens. So the Walken became the platform of communication. For example, this one. Everything can be complete. So what's our vision is to make Walken big, not only in the community perspective, but also in the availability for the services inside Walken. So because every Walken owner, so you can see how many customers you have in Walken, and you can trust that this person is like trusted because he has lots of Walken, he has lots of money because we could check the wallet, everything. It trustworthy by default. So that's like consumer-based or like community-driven, community-based potential growth of the platform as is. So that's why. That's where we're not limited by only the ability to play to earn, but also we'll give an ability to make some services. For example, one day I will ask you, the platform will ask you, Darko. So we don't know that you are Darko, but still. So the message comes, please give us your occupation. And you'll see, I'm a respectful, like key opinion leader. I know lots of in crypto. I can make some like audit, or I can make some advertising services. So, and the system will know that we have Darko, that his casket can give some services, and the people also will know it.
Oh,
so
really?
It's like, for sure. So we are going there. So we're going to make this platform bigger in this case, but also it depends how the community will react. That's why I will always say that we are talking about the project by people and for people. So Walken is not limited for this only like automatic RPGs. It's a crazy big stuff.
It's got a business side to it as well, from what you're saying.
Absolutely right. So, but we are starting with the, like retail, but by B2C because they are for people. So that's how it goes. And lots of we are so pleased to say that lots of new partnership are coming. So they will for sure announce this partnership with in our announcement channel. It's not only the words by the founder, by myself to say Walken is great, we do our job and so on. We're true people. We are talking about the daily basis work to make Walken big with the fire of the light. At the moment, I can truly say that people in our team are not thinking about their salary even or income. They are thinking about the people and what they're doing for them.
Mm. And I really like hearing that about the partnerships, because I think partnerships are also key in any project. And there's a lot of projects out there that shy away from potential partnerships with other like-minded or even not like-minded brands. There's different forms of partnerships. There can be integrational ones where
For
integrate
sure,
different aspects
for
from one
sure.
or the other. It could be cross-promotional partnership. There's many different types of partnerships, and a lot of brands seem to like say, why would we want to partner with them for or with them? I'm like this, like seriously. Like the more partnerships, the better. The more partnerships create more exposure for both parties involved, not just one or the other, but for both. And it is so important to onboard as many partnerships as possible, in my
Yes, for sure.
unprofessional and irrelevant opinion. But yeah, I'm really, really big on that. And another thing I'm really keen on as well is tokenomics. Now, when I look at a project,
Yes.
I also take tokenomics into serious consideration. It's a big thing for me. Everybody has their own thing, but tokenomics. Can we discuss a little bit about tokenomics?
For sure, for sure, for sure. We have two types of tokenomics for sure. Like
Yep.
in-app tokenomics, in outside the investors tokenomics and partners the tokenomics. First of
Okay.
all, we have like we're transparent guys. So on our medium, anyone can read about the tokenomics, about all the numbers, everything. So what about the partners? So we are so respect. So I think that lots of partners that also support us will see this interview. So we're supported. We're supported by the great funds who trust us in the beginning, such as like Shima Capital, Gap Capital partners. So incredible, extremely helpful people that support us on daily basis. And so on. Lots of other names. Please investigate over the websites. You can see
Mm-hmm.
walken.io and see who are we supported by. So every of the I can say 100% of our. By the way, we collected even more, double more money than we expected, and we gave lots of returns to the
Oh
some
wow.
funds or want to speak because we yes, some it was like a very like pity situation where support for the beginning, but the big names come after. And first of all, yes, we need to take big names because big names will give lots of help to the project. And we are
Mm.
making so we try to limit the investment of the early comers or sometimes withdraw the guys. Unfortunately, so yeah, it was done already by us. So because we need to select the best guys, first of all, not for money, first of all for the potential support and help for the project to make big.
Mm.
That's what most important. Central exchanges connection and so on and so forth. So about the economics, so in game, because we are true and we are transparent, it's one token economy. No any
Yep.
tricks with second token or third. It's very useful for people to understand just one token, and it's completely
Yep.
sustainable. I can say completely because we have lots of time after the launch and lots of traction and so on. So there, people spend much more in game of the tokens that they withdraw.
Mm.
Much more. So
Wow.
that's why we're thinking about making the prizes more because the project earn every day. And we don't want to collect these tokens inside our treasury. We want to go to the public because we need to rise. We need to rise our audience. We need to bring more people, and that's why we can increase the earnings. So yeah, the earnings will be increased in the near future, in a month or so. About the economy for the investors. First of all, yes, I want to repeat. It can be find our medium, and our investors have very long cliffs and very long vesting. So there will be no any like selling pressure, but still our investors even don't think about to sell the tokens even after the cliff will be ended and they'll have some low percentage to sell. So
Yep.
it's very great to say. And I want to say thanks a lot, guys, that you support us, not even guys, bosses. So you support us, you trust us, and I think you even so we have received a lot of messages from our support funds, tweets, and so on, even like direct messages to us as a like partners of our funds that they support and see like news and so on. So they're impressed because we launched the project in very like hard times for the crypto. It was like tanking everyone and so on. but still we decided to launch in these crazy times because we're thinking about the audience, because still on the closed beta was lots of people and lots of people were waiting for the project. So we're building the product. And why also lots of people want to say why the token can be sustainable, well, it will grow and so on. The growth of the token depends not only about how many people are supported. Yes, for sure, it's very important, but still it's important about the quality of the product. It's about the quality of no features, no functions, and we deliver it. The product will grow, it's live, it will be wide and wider for the global. So because it's open, it's Web2C, B2C product. So for like retail clients in Web3. So it's our like journey and it's just started.
So now moving on to our last question for the evening or morning, depending on which part of the world you're watching. The last question, so since its launch, how has Walken actually been and grown from day one to today? I know you mentioned you had 800,000 users. So going from day one to today, how has it all been for you? Did you ever expect it to be at the level that it's at now? Or were you expecting it to be at the level? And how was your feelings day by day watching your little baby grow into this grown-up,
yes,
so to speak?
Darko, it's a real like great comparison, like a baby. It's for sure it's our like first Web3 baby, first like our Web3 product for the whole team. First of all, so we made like 15x's in this crazy market. So at the moment we're stable at it's everywhere. We can't even like manage it's good or not. But because we have no experience and we think about the product first of all, not about like at the moment our like diluted value is around 160 million. So it's growing every day. So because the token, sometimes the guys are reaching us and say, I use stable coin. So real can is a stable coin. So no, we're just working on it. So it's volatile, but a little bit. So you can see everywhere. So we're talking now with Coin Market Cap and CoinGecko to update because they added something, but still missing. So we provide information. So yeah, we're listed on the Bybit, Huobi, Gate, Standex, and we'll add some more exchanges in the near future. So yeah, we are working on it for sure. And how do we feel? It's incredible feeling that what you're thinking about before is pleasantly met by the audience, by the users, and by no energy making low. So we're still growing in the rise of our energy for sure. In our understanding, we did nothing still in our understanding. So to make this big, it's a long road, it's a long journey, but we are confident that we will pass it and make it big. So yeah, so it's our lifestyle. So how do we live? We live for the people. We live to make Walken, and lots of people are working on it. I think, in my understanding, so being like transparent, I can say that the only thing we do as a founders, we collected the best team ever. It's completely the best team. It's the best people from the different domains, from the even enterprise development. So our chief technical officer, our Android developers, our Swift developers, our support guys, marketing, our general manager. He's like incredible. I think he's working for 20 hours a day. So crazy. He's like, all of the people are like owners. So they are in respect for everyone and like in charge for every user. So I think lots of people from my team will watch this interview after, because now they are working. I'm completely confident that they're not watching the interview. And I see that, so I can say that we as the founders, for sure, we did something, but we're constantly doing it on a daily basis. But without this incredible team, it can be done. So the team is growing still. So yes, it's about the team. It's about people and for people.
You make me feel like I want to come work for you too. You sound like a really nice boss to have.
So what's a tricky moment? Even no one knows that we are bosses. We have like 4 offices around the globe. So Lithuania, Portugal, Cyprus, Georgia. And the guys, sometimes they meet us. They don't know we are bosses because we work for, I'm happy to work for a great company where the real boss was in a trousers, like in a shorts every day. He was a rich man, but he never says that I am the boss, you are not the boss. He always shared his knowledge. So it's incredible that he like insected us with this knowledge. So never, no any bosses, no any person, just doing the job great. And yes, for sure we control. And yes, for sure we have some issues where people work, for example, not with the whole open the heart, but we'll miss these people, like we'll left them in our past in a different projects for sure. But I think it was on the whole our way from 2017. I think it was like 5 or 6 people from the whole team. So yes, the people are very addicted to the project. So that's why it will be great. That I'm confident to say this high words to the lots of people that are watching now us and will watching after. So because I'm talking with my face, very respectful and open to this one.
Wow, very nice, very interesting. And to the people who missed the start of this stream, please feel free to check out walken.io. You can see exactly what we've been talking about the whole stream. And if you enjoy this stream and want to help support and share the awareness of tonight's or today's topic, again, depending which part of the world you're from, please share this stream on Twitter, Telegram, Facebook. Share it with your friends, your pets, your neighbors, even share it with your worst enemy and let us know how that turned out for you. But I'm sure you don't have an enemy because you are here watching right now, which makes you an awesome person. So, Alexei, I thank you so much for coming on once again. Is there anything lastly you wish to add before we give this stream a wrap?
First of all, yes, it's lots of work of warm regards and first of all to you, Darker. So thanks a lot for your energy, first of all. I'm so impressed that I know you. So definitely after the call, I will go directly to the social networks to find your persona inside the Instagram, for example. And yes, guys, thanks a lot very much. First of all, that support that already did for the product. And please just take your wish and download the Walken and see what we're talking about and try to use it. I think I'm confident that you'll impressed and will join our community. Let's grow it together. Without people, it will be nothing. And also Huobi Ventures and Huobi itself. Thanks a lot for this incredible Emma, incredible headliner, Mr. Darko. So for this, you did a incredible job. Thanks a lot very much. And wish all the people be healthy and stay with your families. And let's grow together. Thanks a lot.
Awesome. Thank you. And just lastly, you mentioned community. I'm glad you mentioned that word, community. So by going to walken.io, can people get in contact with your communities? Is there links
for
there?
Sure. All the links for sure. All the links are inside. So we have like our Twitter, our Discord, our Telegram community and so on. But please be confident that it's a real one. We are like trusted by all the networks. We have as a special badge. So lots of scammers for sure everywhere, but our community are knowable. So we have lots of people there. Please join. It's so our like we say like our queen of marketing are in charge. She's name is Julia. So she's incredible, hardworking person, extremely professional. So she is looking after all the networks. And please join us. So it will be a very great pleasure to see you inside of our followers and also walkers in cafe owners inside the Walken.
Nice. Thank you once again so much for coming on, and hopefully we see you back again in the future. And a big thanks to everybody.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, and a big thanks to everybody watching as well, and all the people who have been commenting and liking this stream. So until next time, please be safe. Be healthy, trade-wise, and as always, rock on.